Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to Common Sense and Logic.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. My name's Caesar.
Ronnie.
Good seeing you guys again, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Common Sense and Logic.
Welcome back.
We're gonna see if we get you guys started. What do we got today, man?
Well, last week, man, we threw a little curveball last week. Today, we're gonna stick to a hot topic. What's out right now? Current events. I know the big buzz.
You want to stay on the political lane, huh?
Not really political, but just what what
I love it, though. I love it.
A current event. What's going on right now? Like I said last week, we threw something out of left field, but right now, man, the buzz is Sydney Sweeney with the Amercan Eagle ad.
Oh yeah. They're still going on. Yep.
Yeah. So I know it got a lot of people stirred up.
A lot of backlash.
A lot of backlash just because she's beautiful. I guess I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's weird the amount of negativity towards that ad campaign that they're having towards her. You know, it's wild to me.
Well, let them know what that advertisement was all about.
Yeah. So the advertisement, if anybody's been under a rock and doesn't know what's going on with Sydney Sweeney and the Amercan Eagle, she comes out wearing jeans, and it says, "I have good genes," but it's a play on words. It says, "I have good genes," spelled like the blue jeans, like JEANS. But a lot of people twisted it because it is a play on words to the GENES, genes.
So
what we have as a human being, you know.
I guess they were reading into it, right? Because she's blonde.
Yeah.
And she's got blue eyes, I think.
Beautiful. Blonde and beautiful.
Yeah, she's an all-American girl.
Yeah.
And that's what they're hating on, right?
They are. It's crazy. All these people that are extremely overweight and have wild color hair, blue, with piercings in their nose. They're just looking weird. Those are the ones that are coming out upset, is what I'm seeing. But obviously a lot of other people on the left too. They just think it's racist. I don't see how. It's just crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to flip everything, right?
Yeah.
Everything that they don't like, they try to give it a little flip into a negative view. I don't see it. I mean, she is beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's got blonde hair, blue eyes. She's an American girl, whether you like it or not, man. That's what it is. But the problem is too that Beyonce did that before, right? She
they didn't say anything about it. They said it was empowering towards women when she did it.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. It was nothing but positive reaction from the left. But now it's just wild that these same people are saying that this ad campaign is racist. It's Nazism and all sexist. It's crazy. It's just wild, you know.
Yeah,
and just because a beautiful blonde girl, I guess you would say, is the one in it.
Yeah,
and that's how it was before. Which I mean, basically in advertised before, sex sells. That was the saying. Sex sells. If you're beautiful, that's gonna sell your product. If you're promoting someone beautiful, which I don't have a problem with, man. It's like, what's the big deal?
I guess the big deal for some people is that, I don't know. I mean, is it that she's white and blonde? Is that the thing? That
I have no idea. Yeah, well, like you said, Beyonce is a beautiful woman too, and she's not blonde. And yeah, sometimes she is.
Well,
she dyes her hair, but
Beyonce is an attractive girl.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to make it into a black and white thing again.
Yeah.
And as you all know, if you guys saw our previous video on that, racism doesn't really play out with us. We don't see it that way. So we have no issue with that, whether it's a black girl or a white girl or anybody else. You know what I mean? It's just an advertisement for one of the good companies out there. And I'm pretty glad that they're not, pedaling back on that. They're not apologizing for the advertising.
Yeah.
So good for them, man. They're sticking to their guns.
Yeah, I'm glad about that as well. But I think a lot of it, the what people are mad is how they worded that whole jeans thing, because by saying, the play on words with GENES, it's going back to what you have, what your family. If you have good genes, is, you come from a great line of good looking people or whatever, strong people. And that's what bothered, I guess, a lot of the left, the people on the left, saying that, well, don't black people have good genes or fat people or whatever?
Yeah. Well, make a commercial. Find a company, make a commercial.
Yeah, and
it's as simple as that, folks.
Because they didn't put GENES, they put blue genes. I have good genes, which, hey, if you look too much.
Well, what's the issue though, man? Because let's just say that I don't know how this thing plays out on YouTube and TV and right. Copyrights and all that. So I won't name a company, but let's just say a pizza company got an overweight person, man, to do their advertise.
Right.
What are we gonna say about that? I mean, we're gonna start bitching and crying about every single thing that we see.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They find something to bitch about, and they go with it. They run with it, man. They just.
But you guys need to focus in, and I'm talking to the people out there, right? Not everybody, obviously, but the people that do feel something negative about this, check your feelings, man, because you guys are getting way out of hand on that. You know what I mean? Nobody's telling, and most of these people are making negative points about this.
Yeah.
They're liberals, man. There are some from the other side, but
it boils down to that.
But most of them are the ones that wear earrings or nose rings and different color hair and their clothing. Nobody's bitching about that. You go about your business and do that. You know what I mean? So
I don't have a problem with people dressing like that or being that way, but stop complaining about it. There is a beautiful woman.
And if you're talking about her, getting the attention, getting paid, well, there's a lot of people that get paid on TV. There's black people, brown people, Asian people. Nobody, sees that as a negative thing. So
right.
Stop being so damn negative and trying to blame everything on racism, man. Get out of the box.
Yeah, already. Man. I saw a picture with her. I guess it was the same ad campaign. She's next to a German Shepherd.
Okay.
So they went off saying, "Oh, that's a Nazi dog."
Yeah.
Oh my God, they don't know what. A German Shepherd is a Nazi dog, is what they're saying. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
that's insane, man.
That's insane, and I think that these people are making a lot of negative attention or trying to flip it. I think they're the ones that are looking for some kind of attention, right?
They are.
Some kind of validation. You know what I mean?
It boils down to that, man. If any German Shepherd owners out there, hopefully you're not cool with that, calling your dogs Nazis. That's pretty bold accusations. Everything now is a Nazi, apparently.
This is a funny ass topic, man. I wasn't expecting that today, but it is what it is, man. That's what it's catching a lot of attention out there on social media. So why not talk about it?
Right. And then they started releasing some pictures of Sydney Sweeney without her makeup, and they were just talking shit about, excuse my language, they're talking shit about her. The people on the left, all the liberals that were complaining, oh, this is what she looks like without makeup, or she's not even pretty. What happened to, your body, your natural beauty and all that? Now they're complaining about her not wearing makeup. Where you wear makeup, you're wrong. If you don't wear makeup, now they're complaining about it. So it just doesn't make sense, You
guys are confused. Whoever thinks that way, they're very confused. You don't have no idea which way to go. And that's why you should use your common sense and logic.
So exactly. Going back to the name of the show. Use your common sense and logic, man. Does this make sense to you? They're complaining about her. They found some photos of her without makeup. They're saying she's ugly. She's only beautiful in the ad campaign because she's wearing makeup. Come on, people, This
goes back to the whole tolerate us, right? Tolerate everything we throw.
Natural beauty. And they're complaining about that itself.
When other people do something that they don't want to tolerate, right? They go out and start kicking and screaming like a little kid.
Well, like you said, they weren't complaining when Beyonce did the campaign, and
that's what I'm saying.
And she's a beautiful lady. Why weren't they complaining about that?
Right, because they wanted their way, and like little kids, will kick and scream and flip it. But that doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna do it for one person, you gotta do it for the other. If you're gonna say that you're about loving and beauty and your body doesn't matter what you look like and all that, so then why are you complaining about this chick?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Common sense and logic. You guys you could do it, but it just doesn't make any sense, and it's laughable. You know what I mean? It's so hilarious when I see people talking like that. When I hear them talk like that, comments and all that. it doesn't even piss me off. It's just funny.
Yeah, what does your common sense and logic tell you about this, man? People out there, think about it. I mean, does it make sense? You're complaining about a beautiful woman on making an ad for American Eagle and promoting their jeans. If so, man, if you think that's the case, then you don't have common sense and logic.
Yeah.
In my opinion, personally,
Yeah, and the best way to fight that, I guess, get yourself involved in modeling or whatever it is that you need to do. Maybe they'll use you in one of the commercials. You know what I mean? And go and represent your purple hair people. And
right.
I mean, you already do. There's a lot of commercials with that.
It's already there. So I mean,
so everybody's getting a piece of the pie. I don't even know why they're complaining.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of commercials with weird looking people, and it is what it is. Like you said, everybody's getting a piece of the pie. Piece of the pie. What's wrong with a beautiful person coming out and doing getting her share of the pie?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I hope that Amercan Eagle, they continue to stick with their guns and to their guns and continue making advertisements like in that same way. And well,
it says it all, man. It says it all. If they're complaining that that she's ugly without makeup, it just says it all. And from my understanding, some of those pictures without her makeup was some movie roles.
Yeah.
So in movie roles, she probably was playing like an ugly person or whatever. You know what I mean?
But that shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean,
it shouldn't matter.
Females should know.
But I'm just telling you that they're going and searching for these pictures, but they're pictures from movies.
Right, they're going out of their way.
Yeah. And not only that, man. This is the bottom line. Common sense and logic, man.
Give it to them, man.
Are you guys really complaining about a German Shepherd? That's totally no. I mean,
think about that.
There's no common sense and logic in that, man. If you guys complaining about a beautiful German Shepherd and calling it a Nazi dog, and she's a Nazi because she's next to the German Shepherd, like, come on, German Shepherd owners, come on, what do you guys say?
I really hope, man, that I do not see those kind of dogs being abused now.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know how they did the Teslas and everything that they hate that doesn't go supposedly their way with their agenda, with their ways. They destroy things. So I hope that those dogs don't get abused now, man.
That's something. Definitely. That's a.
We're gonna be calling Pete on you.
Yeah, that's a. That's something I can't deal with, man. Animal abusers. But yeah, wow, it's crazy.
Something to think about, right? Yeah. You guys
are come down to that because they're innocent, living beings. They have nothing to do with it,
Yeah. So I mean, I not much to say on that, right?
I mean, we just wanted to bring it up, but that's what's out there, man. And it's just crazy that these people are complaining about a beautiful blonde woman. What do you call it? For an ad campaign. And
check your feelings.
And American Eagle is getting the backlash because.
Well, we're gonna support American Eagle.
Yeah. I mean, I
go buy me some T-shirts and some jeans, baby.
Well, yeah. I mean, I stick to Wranglers, but. American Eagle, I don't think I'll buy their jeans because that's not me.
Hey, Wrangler's all American too, man.
Yeah. But American Eagle, I'll probably buy a jacket or like you said, a shirt, something like that,
Yeah. We're not down with none of that nonsense. Right. We're all about common sense and logic.
Yeah.
No, none of that nonsense.
Yeah, and a lot of people I know, but a lot of people are gonna say, well, what about the Bud Light thing? Why did the right complain when Bud Light promoted the transgender person or whatever? But that's a whole different topic. But
let's kill that. Let's kill that real quick in a couple of minutes. I mean that was a whole different thing. Bud Light actually went out of their way to do that.
Right.
It didn't seem like hey, we're just gonna pick this person and to do it. I mean, they literally went out of the way.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe it, then go ask the person that actually went out of his way to promote that and do it in that certain way that he did.
Right.
I mean, again, there's other commercials with that type of persona or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. We don't complain about it. It's just when you guys make it really, really obvious that it has to be your way or no way. That's when it becomes a problem.
That's right. When people conservatives or whatever complain about it, exactly what he's saying. But yeah. I was cool. I mean, I was cool with. I'm cool with Sydney Sweeney doing her marketing campaign for Amercan Eagle. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I don't either. So that's it.
Tell us what you guys think, man. Leave us feedback. How do you guys feel about it? If you guys feel it is for some reason offensive, please let us know why. Maybe open our eyes. But from what we hear out there, is just it doesn't make sense. There's no common sense or logic in it, and basically targeting German Shepherds being Nazis, that just says it all. I mean, case closed right there, you know.
And I guess we're not getting so many comments because we have challenged you guys to leave your comments, but they have to make some kind of sense, right?
Right.
We don't want the same kind of comments that we read everywhere else, because we're aware of that.
Yeah.
We want you guys to challenge yourself, challenge us, and come and bring something to the table that makes sense. Maybe you guys could help us out to something different. But if you're gonna come out with just just nonsense that doesn't make any sense, complaining about stuff,
Right.
where you can't put it together with your common sense and logic, then it's not worth it. And I guess it's working because we're not really getting any comments,
any backlash or comments or people challenging us. But yeah, I mean, everybody has different views, so put them out there, man. But like you said, just with logical thinking and with your common sense, just stating, well, what is it that why is it that you disagree with what we're saying, or what the topic at hand, what we're talking about. Let us know, man. We look forward to it. That's it, right? That's it for today.
Take care of those dogs out there.
Yeah.
All dogs are dogs.
If you see anybody abusing a dog,
especially the German Shepherds,
show them what's up.
Yeah.
But I'm sure the German Shepherds are gonna fight back, if anything, man. Those are strong dogs. But all right, we'll see you guys next week. See what we talk about next week. But thank you for tuning in. Leave your feedback and comments. We look forward to it. Yeah, thank you for the support too.
Thank you. Yeah, we're still looking for subjects, topics, anything that you guys want us to talk about. Again, you're more than welcome to place them there, and we will talk about it. We're not gonna back away from it. We are gonna talk about it, and we're gonna put our common sense to it. And remember, folks, this is not about being right or wrong. It's about having common sense. You can make an argument, you can make a complaint, just make it fit into common sense and logic.
Yeah, does it make sense, guys? Does it make sense? Exactly.
Other than that, it's just BS. It's just boo-hoo crying, you know what I mean? So,
and we don't want to see comments with memes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could do it on YouTube, but when we talk to a lot of people out in public, they start showing us memes on their phone. It's like, what is that? Man, what kind of argument is that?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. But all right, guys, we'll check out. Caesar here checking out. Thanks for tuning in.
Yep. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Common Sense and Logic. And remember, if you have it, you know what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have it, come on back.
Come on back next week.
And maybe learn something.
We'll keep trying to help you guys out.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you guys. Stay safe out there.